Okay. It should work now. Can you hear me? Okay, I think it's good. And let me just make sure that this thing is still good. Alright. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. And that's like 5 minutes of me just like saying nothing. That sucks. That sucks, man. I hate that. I hate that. Like, what happens is, I updated OBS, and OBS, like, it only happens to me when I do an OBS update. Every time. And I should know, because this is, like, the 3rd or 4th time this kind of thing has happened. Where, when OBS updates, it, like, turns off, like, a ton of things. Like, for example, but this one was easy to catch because it's obvious. I had an OBS update, and then for some reason, it unregistered this camera. And I could immediately tell, because obviously I can see the preview, and it's like, your screen is black, and it's like, OBS, whenever you update, you forget all my stuff. Like, why are you doing this? Why? Why do you have to do this whenever you update? But I didn't check the microphone like an idiot. So I'm sorry, guys. Oh god, that's so embarrassing. I hate it when, I guess it's not 5 minutes of me, because like 3 minutes was dedicated to the intro screen, which is good. I was setting things up at that time. Didn't check the microphone. And then I guess it's like 2 minutes of me saying nothing, I guess. Oh god, that makes me, I hate that. Like, it makes me feel terrible whenever cause like, I'm trying to like do like a good experience on my channel whenever I do these like vlogs, or if I do like any kind of video stuff. And, you know, obviously like there's much room to improve, but man, those little tiny things where it's like, I know how to deal with this, you know, but they don't work out right. That really bugs me. That really bugs me. So, whatever, it's fine. But thank you so much, Ashed, for coming in here and letting me know that that was not working. Because, I mean, I've had stuff before where I'll go, like, 30 minutes. 30 minutes of, like, you know, 30 minutes of me doing something wrong. And then 30 minutes into the stream, somebody will be like, oh, by the way, this thing that you're doing is not correct. And it's like, oh, where were you 30 minutes ago? Why? But thank you so much, Ashed. I really appreciate it. And also, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for coming in and giving me a pre-birthday happy birthday. That's very appreciated. So, yeah, you know, it's funny. I was actually going to do a different stream. I was going to do a gaming stream tonight. And, I kind of, like, the thing is, one of the things that I was saying while I was muted was I'm still kind of waking up. I was hanging out with Perp earlier, and I was having my breakfast. I was eating a donut and drinking coffee, if you were wondering what I was saying. When I was silently lifting my mug, I was having my breakfast coffee. That's right, this is morning time for me, guys. Good morning to me! Remember in that one stream where I said, like, you know, all of my nights have turned to day? Yeah, I'm living that life now. So this is my morning right now. Hey, Rebecca, glad to have you here. She says it's after midnight here, so happy birthday, Hobbs. Why, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, girlfriend. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate that. But yeah, so this is my morning. And I went to bed late quote unquote late this morning, the previous morning, I guess, for you guys, and then I slept in super late. So no joke, when I woke up, what woke me up this evening, or my morning, was the notification for Perp's stream. So that was my alarm clock today. That got me up out of bed, and yeah, so that's the life I'm living. And yeah, it's been interesting. One of the things that I was talking about while muted is this coming birthday, or what's now my birthday for you guys in Canada, I assume, is this is the first birthday I've had in like 2 or 3 years where I'm not working. I don't work. I don't have to go to my job and work on my birthday. And it's like the first time in like 2 or 3 years. Like, that's amazing. And the thing is that is weird is I'm not very good at celebrating my own birthday. I've just never been. It's not like I hate it or anything like that. It's usually just like I don't really care a lot of the time. And like, it's really kind of strange because I feel like most people make big deals out of birthdays or their own birthday or whatever, and I've just never felt that way. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm another year older. By the way, guys, for anybody who doesn't know, I turned 30. That's right. I have had so many people who refuse to believe that I'm turning 30. I actually, like, I was talking about growing up in California the other day to a coworker, and like, I was like, yeah, like, I lived in California for 23 years of my life. And like, this guy, he's like, haha, what are you now, 24? And I'm like, I turned 30 in 2 days. And he's like, well, you're still a kid. And I'm like, yeah, for sure, bro. like I know, like, I mean, I don't know, like, sometimes, like, I take it as a major compliment that people think I'm really, really young. And then sometimes there are people who are just like, I don't know, like, sometimes they're like unsure or they like, or being rude about it. And I make jokes about my age all the time with people, and some people think it's funny, and some people are like, you're an ass. And I'm like, why? Because I look sexier than you and I'm like your age? Like, are you jelly, bro? I don't know. Like, I don't really care, but like, you know, it's funny as hell to me. Rebecca says, I worked 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. for years at a convenience store / gas station. I feel you on the night is now day thing. Welcome to the dirty 30s. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like it. I'm having to adapt. And like I said, like, right now, my way of coming back into adjusting to my schedule and creating content is I'm just trying to do streams on my days off right now. Just so I can get properly adjusted for my brain and body to be comfortable with doing other kind of content in the future. But my goal is to try to stream at this particular time slot on these days. And because I'm probably not going to be able to stream in the day at all anymore. Maybe I might get a little weird and do some early morning streams. Like, I'm talking about, like, you know, where I live, it would be like around between 6 and 8 in the morning, maybe. But I think a lot of my streaming is going to be around this time in particular. And then what I'll probably do is when I get properly adjusted, I'll start making videos in the middle of the night. So like between, you know, like 1 and 4 in the morning where I am. But the thing is that I have to be aware of is people around me are still sleeping. Like, you know, the next door neighbors are sleeping, and they've been really, really chill with the fact that I, you know, make videos and sometimes I can be a little loud, and I try really hard not to be, but sometimes I'm like screaming at my microphone and I don't even realize I'm doing it. So that's just something I kind of have to be careful with. People who don't know me almost never make me older than 27. Boy, are they shocked to find out I'm 39. Very nice, Rebecca. That's very nice. I don't know, like I mean, a lot of the time I take it really complimentary, and I have like a bunch of jokes that I say. Like the other day, like I said to this coworker, like, and it's a joke, guys, like, relax. Like I said, like, I've had this joke that I say to people sometimes, and like they look like they get genuinely insulted by it, and I'm like, why are you so mad? Like I can't remember what the context of it was, but it was obviously about my age. And you know, like I basically said, like, oh yeah, like my forward plan in life is I plan on living forever. So, you know, that's the overall goal and plan that I got going on here, and I'm planning just basically to just live forever. And I said that to a coworker the other day, and he looked like he was pretty mad about it. Like, he gave me this look like he's like, like, I can't believe you said that, and you're terrible for saying that, and you're an idiot. And I'm like, right, I can tell you and me, like, don't have a similar level of humor, and you and me are not going to get along, like, at all. Like, you know? And another joke that I like to say about that kind of stuff is yeah, things got a lot easier for me when I discovered the Fountain of Youth at the age of 16. Like, that's when things really started getting easier for me age-wise. So, yeah, ever since I drank from the Fountain of Youth, things have been, you know, on easy street for me, honestly. I'm gonna take another sip of coffee here. Rebecca says, I try my best to take it as a compliment, but it is something I deal with all the time, so at this point it is annoying. I get carded all the time, like, everywhere I go. Especially when I shave, like, when I don't have a beard and mustache, which, by the way, I'll probably shave this tomorrow because it's driving me insane. Maybe, depending on what's going on. But when I shave, especially when I shave, but usually when I go to bars and stuff, I get carded all the time. I went on a date this one time with this really cute girl, and she was older than me. She was like, I think maybe 2 years older than me. And we go to this bar, and we go in, and she just walks right in. And then I'm following behind her, and the guy at the door stops me. He's like, whoa. ID, please. And I'm like, I look at the girl that I'm on a date with, and I'm like, are you for real right now? Like, are you for real? Like, I look at her, and I look at the guy, and I look at her, and I'm like, for real though, bro? Like, are you for real? Like, because it was slightly insulting, but also kind of hilarious, and I'm like, are you for real? Like, are you being serious? I'm clearly with her, and you just let her walk right in. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, what are you doing? Oh my god. And I'm not trying to say that she looks like old or anything. Like, that's not the case. It's just that, like, I felt like he probably, like, if he was gonna card me, which he did, he should have carded her too. That's what I felt like. And I mean, at least, like, and I felt like that would have been really kind of nice, you know, for her. I don't know. I don't know if girls actually like being carded at doors or not, but, you know. It is really strange. But yeah, so I have my birthday off from work, which is unusual to me because for the last like 3 or 4 years, I've had to work on my birthday. Mostly because I don't care. A lot of the time I don't really care about what I'm doing on my birthday because a lot of the time I just say, I'll work the day and then I'll celebrate on a different day or whatever, you know, like I don't usually care specifically that much, but you know, this time it felt nice. This time it's nice because like I worked yesterday, and I, you know that I got to sleep in late today and then relax tonight, obviously, other than, you know, streaming and what other shenanigans I'm doing. And then I get to have my birthday, and then I get to have a few days off after that until I go back to work, which is really cool. It's the first time in a while that I felt like I've legitimately had time to properly enjoy my birthday. My last birthday, I was crazy busy because my last birthday, I had to cram in work with celebrating as well as doing content on the channel dedicated to me celebrating my birthday. Because I like the idea of, like, from now on, ever since I've really kind of started this channel, I like the idea of trying to celebrate my birthday on the channel with you guys. You know, I don't really care so much about going out and celebrating, but hanging out with you guys on the channel during my birthday feels like a really good time, and I like the idea that, you know, I can kind of enjoy the content a little bit more than I normally do, because I'm celebrating my birthday, so... And that was fun. If I remember correctly, last time I made, like, French toast on the channel, and then I played Oblivion. I think that's what I do. So, like, because I'm kind of going with the idea of, I'm gonna, like, when I do my birthday streams, I'm just gonna do what I feel like. I just want to kind of, like, do something really fun, and do what I feel like. And maybe I'll do multiple streams, because that's what I did last time on my birthday. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure yet. Maybe I'll do, like, an early morning stream if nobody can make it. I totally get it. I totally get that. But if people can, that's cool. Excuse me. Last time I did an early morning stream for my birthday, because I had to get up early in order to do it, because I had work that day. People came and enjoyed it, and that was really cool. So maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll do something like that. And then I'll probably do, like, a stream at my now new streaming time, which is, like, right now. I'm thinking about playing some Pokemon, because I've been really into Pokemon. In fact, tonight was supposed to be Pokemon night, and I changed my mind at the last second. Just because, I don't know, just, like, I want to play Pokemon, I really do. I'm really into it right now, by the way. I don't know about you guys, but I have been super duper enjoying the Pokemon series. Like, I'm so deep into it now, and it's affecting me in a way where I'm, like, even looking things up about Pokemon outside of streaming Emerald. So not involved with the game, like, just for funsies, like looking up information about Pokemon and the older games, and watching, like, YouTube channels talking about Pokemon and stuff like that. I'm really into it, so I'm really enjoying it, and I want to play it more. I want to find ways to kind of play other Pokemon games, possibly. I'm really thinking about trying to play Soul Silver on the channel, but I don't have an emulator or a ROM for it. I have the game and I have my system, my DS, but I don't think that's a proper way to, like, stream it, because I don't have all the fancy connections that allow me to connect it to my computer and all that. So that's how that is. So, but if I could find a ROM and an emulator for Soul Silver, that would be really cool. Let me read the comment, I missed it. I try my best to take it as a compliment, but it is something I deal with all the time, so at this point it's annoying. I get that, Like, it does annoy me sometimes. Like, I mean, it's hard, because, like, sometimes, like, I feel, like, really complimented by it, and sometimes it's like, bro, come on. You know, like I told you, like, that one night where I was out on a date, and, like, that was annoying. That was annoying, because, like, I don't know. I feel like I would have felt better about it if the girl I was on a date with had been carded as well. So, you know. But, I don't know. It's weird. It's a blessing and a curse, I guess. Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Do you wanna live forever? Oh, that's the life I live. I'm living forever, and I'll be forever young. So there you go. It's not really a choice. It's just my body's just like, this is how you're doing it. This is who you are. Like, I actually am pretty serious when I say I've basically, other than the mustache and the beard, honestly, the mustache and the beard is the most distinguishable older feature that I have, but I have basically looked the same since I was like 17 pretty much. So, and I'm even the same height and size since I was 17. Like, I still wear clothing that I've been able to wear since I was 17. My weight has barely changed at all. I try to keep it above a certain number. I used to be, what is it? The lowest weight I've ever been, I think, was 133, and I try to stay above 135. So I try not to get below 135. I think that's how much I weigh. I think. It's been a long time. Usually when I not want to know my weight, I check my license. Like I check my ID card to be like, oh yeah, that's my weight right there. It says so on my ID card. The government knows. I don't know, but the government does. I don't know. I don't really care. But yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of I tried getting a hold of my best friend to see if he wants to hang out tomorrow, on my birthday. And if he can't, it's fine. Usually what happens is, what really sucks, and I feel like it's pretty normal at this point, a lot of the people that I like to spend time with, specifically, on an event like my birthday, a lot of them just get really busy, and that's okay. It doesn't bother me super much. And a lot of the time they'll be like, oh, I know it's your birthday, but like, can we hang out in like a couple days after your birthday? And I'll be like, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, that's totally okay. So my best friend said that he does want to hang out this week. But we didn't kind of finalize a date, so I'm kind of hoping that maybe he'll want to hang out tomorrow on my actual birthday. But he hasn't responded to that, and if he says I can't, I'm busy, but this day on this week will work, then yeah, that's fine. Rebecca says, I had a customer ask me where in my attic I'm hiding my portrait when they find out how much older I am. That's hilarious. That's pretty funny. Yeah, like I said, my favorite line is just to tell them, like, I always like to say to people, yeah, ever since I discovered the Fountain of Youth at the age of 17, not much has changed, And, fun fact about me saying that's based on a true story. That's right. There used to be a campground that, me and a bunch of friends used to go to, that my parents introduced me to when I was really young. And, what was it called? It was called, like, the old, like, it had, like, the name of, like, a mining camp, because the camp place was located, on an old gold vein. And they basically turned it into, like, a resort where you could go and camp and things like that. And they had, like, a special event that they would do, once a year called, I think it was called, like, 49er Days or something like that. Where they would, like, they had, like, this whole special area that they would lock all year around. Where you could, like, gold pan, and they would do, like, a big old picnic and bonfire and dance, and it was really cool. And, basically, every year at the same time, like, they would, during 1 month, in fact, actually, I think it would usually happen I think it would be, like, maybe it was a couple of months that they would do it. But I recall it being around my birthday, like, in May. So, like, we would usually go to that campsite around my birthday time. And that campsite had, like I said, it had a whole bunch of stuff, like mines. You could pan for gold. You could do all sorts of fun things during that event. And when you were allowed to go down to that special area during that special time of the year while camping, they would give you a tour of the place. And they would always stop at this one spot where there was, like, a babbling brook that was, like, siphoned off to, like, a fountain that would basically drop off into, like, a gigantic water basin. And you could, like, they had, like, a special ladle that had, like, the basin and the ladle and the fountain itself has been there since, like, the ancient, like, 49er days. And they would basically tell everybody, like, this was proclaimed back in the days of the 49ers, that this was, like, the Fountain of Youth. And so they would they would stop at the Fountain of Youth, and they would get everybody off of the car, and everybody would, like, take this ancient frickin' ladle. Like, it was an ancient ladle. It looked really gnarly. It wasn't, like, rusty or super not okay to drink out of, but they would encourage everybody to kind of, like, dip the ladle into the water basin and take a big old swig of the water from the basin. And they were like, that's the Fountain of Youth. So, like, and they said, like, it was claimed to have, like, all these great medical properties and things like that. And I remember the water tasted really good too. It was actually, like, it had kind of, like, this mountainy mineral taste to it that was, like, actually pretty refreshing. And I had been there many times, so like there was pretty much, like, there was a period of time when I was, you know, a young preteen to, like, a teenager, where we would go there, like, every single year, and we would always take that tour to go down to go to the event or whatever, and I would always drink from that stupid Fountain of Youth water basin thing. And I definitely drank from it around the age of 16 and 17. So, that's what I always think of whenever I say that, oh yeah, like, I drank from the Fountain of Youth, and, you know, I haven't really changed since then, so, yeah. But yeah, that's what I get that from. Also, just because I came up with it, because people are always questioning me about how old I am, so, whatever. Oh, hey, Alpha Gamers, good to see you, buddy. Glad to have you in here. Thank you for coming in, hanging out on my birthday. Well, I mean, it's my birthday in Canada. It's not my birthday in America. So, where I am right now, it's not actually my birthday yet. But in the wonderful land of Canada, it's my birthday. Yay! It's so cool. But yeah, I just wanted to hang out with everybody. Just wanted to hang out. So yeah, I was kind of chatting a little bit about Pokemon, and I have gotten so into it. But the thing is like, when I say I've gotten so into it, it's kind of hard to describe what that means, because I'm not buying new Pokemon stuff. I'm not. I do want to buy some of the old games. I told you guys I have my eye on Platinum. I really want to buy a copy of Platinum. But, I want to buy a copy of Platinum, but I'm not looking to buy any new Pokemon cards. I'm not looking to buy any of the new Pokemon games. Like, no new Pokemon merchandise. If I buy anything Pokemon related, it's going to be some of the old school stuff. It's probably going to be like... And I'm probably not even going to buy old Pokemon cards either. I'm going to probably just buy the old Pokemon games that I don't have that I kind of wish I still had. Let me read the comments. Let's see. Hellforgamer says, I've had black spring water. It was natural and just had a high pH that made it look dark. That's pretty cool. Time zones don't work north to south, Habanero. I don't know. I mean, it's 9:40 p.m. on May 16th where I am. So, running on Pacific Standard Time. So, you know, but I've had Rebecca basically say, oh, well, it's midnight where I am, so it's the 17th, which means it's your birthday. And it's like, all right, whatever. But I did label this stream as the pre-birthday warm-up, so, because where I am, it's not my birthday yet. But that's just kind of how it is. But yeah, so, like, the thing is I really want to get my hands on the old Platinum game, because that's one that I don't have anymore. I don't know if I want to go any further than that, though. Like, I've thought about, like, maybe I want to get my hands on like, Crystal version or something, maybe? But, like, at the same time, it's like, like, you know, I did play that as a kid, but I don't feel... It's because I have, like, Soul Silver, right? So if I have Soul Silver, which is vastly superior to, like, Crystal version... I don't know if I'll want to actually buy an old copy of Crystal version, you know? And I mean, oh, well, you could buy it as an investment. You could buy it as an antique. And it's like, that's not what I'm trying to do here. That's not... I have plenty of, you know, Pokemon antiques at this point. I have more than enough. I don't need any more. I don't need to be spending my money on more Pokemon antiques. But yeah, But yeah, because of that, like, because I've been playing Emerald, and I've been really having fun playing the game, and I've been, like, wanting to kind of, like, re-enjoy all the old stuff of Pokemon from my past, which apparently a lot of people are doing right now. Oh, God. I've been kind of, like, trying to get my hands on Platinum, and... Oh my God, you guys, it's insanity. The price ranges for Pokemon, like, old Pokemon merchandise, it's insane. It's insane. And I was even watching some videos that was like, I know I talked about it quite a bit in the previous lounge stream, but I watched some videos talking about why all this insanity is happening with Pokemon. And one of the most fascinating answers that I can't really get over is that basically and I thought this was super interesting, like, legitimately, And it's actually explainable for more than just Pokemon too. Is this reason of like why Pokemon is insane is also the reason why Magic is getting more insane. Like old Magic cards are getting even more insane, and why people are, you know, buying up like Bitcoin and like Dogecoin and like all that stuff. Like anything that people are like spending all their time and money investing in, like anything that is considered at this point like an investment, whether it is an actual investment or not, you know, is quarantine, you guys. Like, I watched this video that was talking about, like the reason people are investing so deeply in Pokemon cards. And then I watched another video that was talking about, like, cryptocurrencies. And they both basically said the same thing, which is quarantine. It's like, it's not 100% quarantine, but it is quarantine. And the thing is that when people are doing all this investing, it's because people are at home. And, like, a lot of it is people who are very well off already. Like, they make lots of money or whatever. But the thing is that changed everything is that the people that have all this money, that, like, work a really successful job or whatever, they're not going out to, like, restaurants or you know, going out to bars or going out to, you know, entertainment places or whatever. And they're not spending their money entertaining themselves and, you know, going out and buying fancy food or going out and buying fancy drinks or whatever. They're not going out and doing things and actively spending their money. So you have all these people that have, like, these high-end jobs that are well off, and they're just collecting their money and collecting and collecting and collecting while they're quarantined. And they're like, well, I gotta do something with this. So they're like, okay, I'm just gonna invest it. Just invest it. Bitcoin? Sure, invest it. Dogecoin? Sure, invest it. Oh, Pokemon cards? Invest it. Like, you know, like, Magic cards? Invest it. Like, you know, and it's like, so we have, like, this new wave of investors that, like, didn't exist before quarantine. Because they're just trying to, they're like, okay, well, like, I can either have this money just sit here and do nothing, or I can, like, you know, that I'm continuously collecting because I'm well off and I have a good job that's still paying me while I'm in quarantine. I can just collect it, or I can, like, make it useful and park it into an investment and then have it do even better, where that investment will just gain value over time as inflation occurs. Like, it's crazy. And then, like, I mean, there's more to it than just that as well. Because, like, I mean, yeah, that's definitely true for, like, Bitcoin and Dogecoin and cryptocurrencies. But that's not 100% true for, like, Pokemon cards and Magic cards. And the thing is that also is that it's nostalgia-based. Where it's, like, I just recently found all this out. Like, because the whole thing is I was really interested in trying to find out why the Pokemon games got so expensive. Because, like, I was looking at Pokemon merchandise, like, a few years ago. Like, 2 or 3 years ago. Like, cards and games and stuff like that. Like, especially the games. And I was surprised because, like, it's like, oh, like, this game goes for, like, this Pokemon game is, like, $30. Like, and that was, like, 3 years ago. And now I look at that same Pokemon game and it's like, oh, that game is, like, $300. And I'm like, it went from, like, 30, which was, like, 3 years ago, to 300. Like, why? You know, and this is why. Is because it's a combination of, you have investors investing, but you also have people who are, like, wanting to relive that childhood and teenage nostalgia, but also simultaneously investing. So, like, you have, like, the investor crowd, which are spending all their money on things that they can park their money into. And then you have the nostalgia crowd who just want to re-experience something that they enjoyed in their childhood. And then you have the overlapping group, which is like, well, I can enjoy my childhood, but it's also an investment. So it's insane. Like, we're literally, like, coming into, like, a new era of, like, cryptocurrencies and collectibles. And it's like, people are trying to, like, find ways to, like, it's like, I don't know. It's so different because it's like, you know, like, I never thought that, like, a lot of the cards and collectibles that I collected as a child would be considered assets now. Like, that's insane. You know? Like, I never, like, and I mean, talking about all this stuff too is, you know what I had to go and do? Is I actually, a couple of days ago, I was, watching some streams. I was watching Perp and Cinder stream, and I had just watched those videos that I just kind of told you guys about, where they were talking about Pokemon cards and cryptocurrencies and, like, why they're doing what they're doing. So you know what I did? Like, after watching those videos and then going into those streams, like Perp and Cinder, is, I pulled out my Pokemon card binder. And remember, like, if you guys were in the stream when I did this, I pulled out certain cards and then hard cased them. Because I was like, oh, this one's, like, worth, like, 20, this one's worth 30, this one's worth 50, like, and I was like, oh, but I won't touch these ones, I'll leave them in the binder, because they're not worth very much. So, like, in the short amount of time that I had that stream, until, like, a couple of days ago, a lot of those cards hiked in price. And I realized, I was like, this is just going to get more insane. I need to hard case those now. Like, there's no reason to keep them in the binder anymore. I have to hard case them now. So, like, that's what I did. And, like, I spent, like, a bunch of time going through I spent, like, 3 or 4 hours going through those binders and just hard casing all of them. Because there were that many that I had to do. And I was like, I now officially have to, like, stop keeping them in a shitty binder, and I now actually have to hard case them, because these are now things that I actually have to take care of, because they're worth something. And I mean, and I want to take care of them because I want them to last me a long time. I like them. They're cool, But it's getting insane, you guys. Like, I'm way too intimidated to buy any Pokemon merch now. Like, especially with, like, Target, like, having to shut down because people are beating each other up to get their hands on Pokemon cards. It's ludicrous. And, like, I'm definitely done with Magic cards because it's not about, like, not wanting to get involved before it gets crazy. It's about, I don't like Wizards of the Coast at all anymore. To the point of where it literally, like, it disgusts me to collect Magic cards. That's literally how I feel now. I literally, when I try, like, when I think about the idea of going out and purchasing Magic cards, I get this guttural response where I'm like, I'm supporting a company that disgusts me to my core. And therefore, I don't want to be a part of this, so I'm not going to spend money. And I don't care if people want to say, oh, but the game is so fun, or oh, this card is so powerful, or oh, this card is worth so much money. And it's like, I don't care, because I'm physically disgusted by the company. Like, and like, I don't want any part of it. I really don't. I mean, I still want to have the cards that I have, because a lot of them are still important to me. And, like, they still have that nostalgic response. But, like, those are all from a time where the company didn't disgust me, and I'm okay with it. And I don't need to support them anymore, so I don't need to spend my money on it, and I don't need to be a part of it, so I'm over it. But yeah, it's kind of funny because I don't want to get involved with new Pokemon stuff because it's intimidating, and I don't want to get involved with new Wizards of the Coast stuff because it disgusts me. So I think I'm generally done with the collectible market currently. But that's okay because I'm swimming. I'm swimming in antiques, you guys. I am. I'm swimming in collectible antiques. I have insanely expensive Pokemon cards. I have insanely expensive Magic cards. I have insanely expensive comic books. Like, I feel like, as of recently, within the last, like, 4 or 5 years, I feel like I live in, like, a bank vault sometimes. And I'm like, this was not the intention. This was not what I was intending to do. In fact, actually, one of the things that I'm starting to get a little nervous about is wondering if I need to find better ways to, like, protect what I have. That's something that's been on my mind recently, is I wonder if I need to step up my game and figure out a better way to protect all the stuff that I have, because it's just climbing in value. And, like, the thing is like, it's the classic rule of, like, it's cool and all that all this stuff that I have is gaining so much value so quickly, and that's cool. But then the new problem is, now there's a new risk, because now I have a bunch of, like, priceless, like, expensive shit in my place, and, like, I need to figure out what to do with it. I'm actually a little intimidated by it. So that's been on my mind. There was actually like there were the last couple of work days where ever since I watched the videos talking about why Pokemon cards and Pokemon merchandise are getting so expensive, I really started heavily thinking about like how much risk I'm putting myself at by just having all these things, you know? And like it makes me also like nervous about like showing off my everything that I have. You know what I mean? So like I get like nervous about the idea, like just like there are times where I feel like just having this sitting here on display puts me at risk. Like the idea of like, oh well, like if he has this and that's worth a ton of money, then God only knows what else he has in there that's worth a ton of money, you know? So like I'm starting to get a little intimidated by the fact that I have like all this stuff that's really, really valuable, and I don't know. I don't know. I might need to find some way to kind of protect my things better, and I just don't know how to go about it. I have a couple of ideas. Not 100% sure yet. I have some like some tricks and methods of, you know, protecting things better, but I've thought about getting like a safe. But the safe, if I bought a safe, I'd be able to protect all my cards, but I wouldn't be able to protect all my comic books because I have way too many comic books. So let me kind of catch up. I very clearly have fallen behind on the chat logs. Let me catch up. Eastern Coast in US, it is your birthday. Also, people who annoy me over age, I just tell them it must be the young virgin's blood. That's so weird. It's all good, Rebecca. You do you, girlfriend. You do no wrong, girlfriend. You do you. I love that. People who were teens and preteens when the game started are now old enough to have disposable income. Yeah, that's a lot of it. That is legitimately a lot of it. It's a lot, like, it's a combination, like, see, because it's two different sides of a market, and they're huge, because you have your collectors who are just nostalgic and like want to enjoy something from the past. And then you have the people who see this is an investment. I can make money off this. And those are literally two completely different mindsets. But then you have the third collective, which is I'm an investor, but I'm also a collector. So like it's both. And it's like, you know, like there's so much. And that's why like the Pokemon craze has gotten way dangerously out of hand lately. It's nuts. The idea of collectible card games as investments is a joke. I agree. I mean, like I said, like I was joking around in Perp stream earlier. I own a Sliver Queen, and the thing is that when I bought that Sliver Queen, I was like probably about 11 or 12 years old, right? And I had an allowance at that time, and I also had like savings. So like I would like, you know, like a piggy bank. And I would like save up my allowance and kind of like spend it on big things here and there. So there was one time when I was really into Magic and I was like about 11 or 12 years old, and I saved up my allowance and I went out and I spent $20 on a Sliver Queen when I was like 11 or 12 years old. And you know what happened? My friends made fun of me. They thought I was a moron. Like legitimately. They thought I was an idiot. They're like, you spent $20 on one Magic card. They're like, they basically were like, I could have taken that $20 and bought 2 starter decks for the price of that one Magic card you bought. And like, I was like, yeah, like my kid mentality was like, yeah, but I wanted it and I want to play with it because I have a Sliver deck. You know, I was like 11 or 12 years old and I had a Sliver deck and I wanted a Sliver Queen. So, like, yeah, I'll spend $20 on this one card. I don't care. I was made fun of for so long. Like, I was made fun of for, like, probably the rest of that month. I remember it really well. They made fun of me. And I even had buyer's remorse when I was a kid. Like, I was like, maybe I was an idiot for spending $20 on a Sliver Queen. Like, that is a lot of money. Maybe that was really stupid. Maybe I shouldn't have done it. And, like, I never, you know, sold it or got rid of it or whatever. I still own it. I still own that Sliver Queen. And like, but I like it, you know, it was a stupid and like purchase at that time. Like $20 for a single card was stupid. And like people made fun of me for it. But I liked it, and I wanted it, and I played with it, and I still own it. And, like, I mean, it's cool that it's, like, worth, like, $600 now. Like, I mean, that's cool and all. But, I mean, that's not why I bought it. Like, I mean, when I was a kid, I bought it because I wanted to play with it, and it was cool. You know? Like, that's why I bought it. I was a stupid kid with $20, so that's what my reasoning behind buying a Sliver Queen back when it was $20 was. I was a stupid kid with $20 and I wanted a Sliver Queen, so I bought it, and that was it. I didn't have the mental fortitude to be like, as an 11-year-old, yes, someday this $20 card will be worth $600. I'm sorry, I'm not an 11-year-old evil genius. Like, you know? It's just one of those things where, like, and a lot of my childhood purchases were like that. Like, not a single one of them was ever, there was never a moment in my childhood where I got my hands on, like, a collectible card that's worth an insane amount of money right now. And I had the foresight as an 11 or 12-year-old kid to be like, yes, someday. Someday! So it's like, I'm like 11 or 12 years old, and I'm like, someday when I turn 30? Someday when I turn 30, this is gonna be worth $1,000, and then I will come out on top. That's so stupid. The idea that anybody could ever, like, at that particular age or time, could ever have the mental fortitude to be able to even fathom that idea. Like, I mean, you know, obviously you have, like, adults who grew up during that time. Like, you have, like, they're like, oh yeah, when the Pokemon craze happened, like, I was 25 years old, and I knew that these were going to be worth money someday. You know, and that's cool. And, like, and now they're like, oh yeah, now I'm 50 years old, and it's paying off, and it's like, that's cool. Like, that's cool that you had the ability to get that, but that's because you were an adult when that happened. And like, you were part of a minority at that time. But, like, a lot of us were just kids, like, collecting cool things. Like, we didn't care that there was some kind of insane price tag to be had 30 years in the future. Like, you know? And it's weird to even... I don't like the idea that people are doing that now. Because, like, I see stuff where it's like, you know, you have these, like, box openings, and they're, like, children who are like, oh, I opened, like, I'm... like 12 years old and I opened this and it's worth $40, and it's like, can't you just be excited because it's a cool card? You know, like, I don't like the idea that we have children that are, like, opening booster packs of, like, you know, Magic cards and Pokemon cards and being like, oh, I got a $30 card, and it's like, can't you just call it a holographic Raichu? Like, you don't have to label it as being worth $30. Just be excited that it's a holographic Raichu. Come on, you're destroying your childhood before you even had a childhood. You know? Like, you don't even have a childhood you are in the process of destroying your childhood as you are having your childhood. Like, what are you doing? Come on, man. Let's see, the idea of collectible card games as an investment is a joke. If you already own a house and you have real investments with a portfolio of investments, then think about taking money into collectibles. Yeah, I could see that. I think that's a pretty good piece of advice. I personally do not have any kind of portfolio or anything like that. Like, I just luck-sacked my way into, you know, collectible antiques. I luck-sacked my way into it. Pokemon is going to crash as soon as people with huge pockets are back on beaches and boats. Then collectible boat will have sailed away with the money. It's possible, but guess what's going to happen when all the Pokemon cards tank and they're worth nothing? Guess what's going to happen? I'm still going to own them. That's right. And you know why? Because I like them. Oh, this card that used to be worth $500 is not worth $500 anymore. It's trash. And I'll just be like, this card that's a card and I like it, yeah, I'll keep it. Rebecca says, stupid question, Wizards of the Coast makes Pokemon now, right? Nope, not anymore. They used to, way back in the day. I believe it was in 1997. I think they owned Pokemon cards up until I think 1997, I think. And then Nintendo bought the rights back from Wizards of the Coast. If I remember correctly, that's how it happened. I'd have to look it up, I can't remember, but they used to. Wizards of the Coast used to own the rights to the Pokemon TCG. And then Nintendo was basically like, nah, we're not going to do this anymore. Clearly, you know, Nintendo didn't realize how huge Pokemon was going to blow up when they first released it. And so, like, they just kind of were like, Wizards of the Coast was like, hey, we'll buy the rights and we'll sell the cards and we'll kick some extra cash your way. And Nintendo was like, sweet, like, we'll do that. And then Pokemon blew the hell up everywhere. And then basically Nintendo was like, all right, we kind of need this back before it gets even crazier than it already has been, you know? So they basically forked a ton of cash over to Wizards of the Coast to buy the rights back for the Pokemon TCG. Yeah, and then Hell for Gamers explains it. No, WotC sold it a long time ago. My bad, I'm sorry I was so late with that. 9 of those cards and good luck finding I have 9 of those cards and good luck finding a buyer. Are you talking about the Charizard over here? Yeah, I mean, but the thing is I'm not looking for buyers. Like, I'm not looking to sell my cards. Like, I probably never will. I legitimately probably never will. Depending on who you bank with and your personal budget, a safety deposit box might be an option for the extra spiffy items. It's possible. It's possible. Like I said, I thought about maybe just getting a safe. Like, I know that, I think Walmart sells fireproof safes. I mean, some of them get pretty expensive, but I mean, I think it would be alright to spend a few hundred on, like, a decent fireproof safe to, like, put all my cards in, or all my valuable cards in, or whatever. Hey, Zoo! I'm sorry I didn't see you, girlfriend. Glad to have you in here. I don't know if you're still here, but I appreciate having you here. Thank you for jumping in and hanging out. Let's see. WotC didn't sell it. Pokemon Company pulled it. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. They probably said, like... It's probably... Because, like, I feel like what would probably happen is it would probably be, like, a contract. And, like, the contract probably expired. And then they were like, are you going to renew the contract? And the Pokemon Company's like, no, we're not going to renew the contract. We're just going to distribute it on our own. That's probably how it happened. Rebecca wants more information, and then Lettuce will probably explain it here, and I'll have to read that. Helfer Gamer says, most banks require you to have X amount of money in the bank before they offer you a safety deposit box. My bank was 50,000? Ugh. Okay, probably a safe would be better then. Unless you want to pay a monthly cost for a dumb amount of money. No, I'm good. I'll just buy a safe. It's fine. Lettuce says, Pokemon Company didn't like the way WotC was managing the game. Huh. Another company not liking the way that Wizards of the Coast functions as a company. You don't say! I wonder what Wizards of the Coast could have possibly have done to make themselves be considered suspicious by another much larger and much more successful company. I wonder! What could they possibly have done? That's great. Went into a super insular phase around 2010 and killed a lot of the licenses. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. They went in-house with a lot of stuff. That, like I said, that makes a lot of sense. Wizards offered double on the renew. Yeah, of course they did. Of course. And Pokemon Company said, no, we are saying no regardless of offer. Well, yeah, because the thing is like, Pokemon Company's like a way, like, they literally make probably, like, I don't even know. I remember one time I was watching a video that was talking about some of the most valuable companies, like, some of the most valuable franchises on the planet. And I remember they said Pokemon was in like the top 5 most valuable franchises of all time. So like, and Wizards of the Coast didn't even make the top 10. Like, Magic the Gathering didn't even make the top 10 most valuable franchises of all time. So, like, yeah, there's no way. Like, Pokemon, like, it would probably be that, like, Wizards of the Coast, like, was like, we'll double our offer. And, like, the Pokemon company was like, your offer is pitiful to what I make in a month. Like, you know? Or something like that. Like, you know, like, there's no way. There's no way that Wizards of the Coast could make an offer to the Pokemon company that would be worth their time to even, like look at and consider. Like, I mean, and we do talk about how, you know, like, I think Wizards of the Coast, I think they're like a multi-million-dollar company, but, like, the Pokemon franchise is like a multi-billion-dollar franchise. Like, I kind of want to look this up now. How much is the Pokemon franchise worth? Let's see here. Oh my god! Oh my god! Guys, the Pokemon franchise is worth $92 billion. $92 billion. The franchise alone. $92 billion. And apparently its follow-up is Hello Kitty at 80 billion. That's insane! 92 billion! That's ludicrous! It's literally the #1 franchise. It's literally, dude, the Pokemon franchise is more valuable than Mickey Mouse as a franchise. It's worth more than Star Wars as a franchise. So, like, check this out. Okay, I'm gonna go over the top 5. The #1 slot is Pokemon at 92 billion. Number 2 is Hello Kitty at 80 billion. Number 3, this one's a surprise. Number 3 is Winnie the Pooh as a franchise, 75 billion. And then number 4 is Mickey Mouse at 70 billion. And then number 5 is Star Wars at 65 billion. That's insane! Alright, now just to shove it in their face, let's see how much Magic is worth. How much is Magic the Gathering worth? Alright, let's see here as a franchise. Okay, hold on. That's not right. Is maybe if I put the Magic the Gathering franchise. It's probably, like, ridiculous. Okay, so there is kind of a mixed bit of information here. So they explain, and this is sad, by the way. This is sad compared to what we just went over. So they say that Hasbro's market cap, which is basically their roof of value, they are worth 12 billion as a company. Hasbro's worth 12 billion, and it says Magic as a franchise is worth 840 million. It doesn't even get up to $1 billion. And they said, though, that because... Oh, my God. So they say here, it's the value of Magic as a franchise is worth 840 million. However, if you were to purchase Magic from Hasbro as a franchise, they'd ask for a premium. So they would sell it to you at 1 billion. Hasbro would sell Magic at 1 billion, which is still, don't get me wrong, it's an insane amount of money. 1 billion is an insane amount of money. Don't get me wrong, I'm not mincing words over that. But comparing Magic as a franchise of 1 billion, comparing that to Pokemon at, what did I say, 80 billion? 80 billion? Like, there's no way. There's no way. There is no way that, like, there's no way that Wizards of the Coast could even, they can't even blink. They can't even blink at the concept of being able to purchase the rights for Pokemon. Like, for printing Pokemon cards. There's no way. There's absolutely no goddamn way. It's so funny. It's so funny to me. Oh, man. That is hilarious. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let me... Let me catch up on the comments a little bit. Rebecca says most ammo gun saves are standing and about 5 feet tall. They should be fire safe and would allow you to possibly store the boxes of comics. They aren't cheap, but not super expensive. Okay. Nintendo is at 95 billion. Wizards of the Coast reported record 816 million. Ugh. And it's so funny. It's so funny how Wizards of the Coast is so up their own ass about everything they do. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, we're the best company, and if you choose to work for us, you should consider yourself honored to be allowed to enter our workforce, and oh, we sell premium products with high price tags. Meanwhile, like, Pokemon's over here with their 84 billion, like, no, we'll just sell it to you because we're chill, and, like, you know, like, we're a company that does great, and we know we do great, and we'll sell it to you at normal prices and not be assholes about it. How about that? You know, like, Wizards of the Coast is such a joke. I hate them so much. I hate that company. Pokemon Company is worth 95 billion at the moment. Nintendo only owns like 40% of the company. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Pokemon Go generated 1.9 billion in 2020. That makes sense too. In 2020? Like during quarantine? That seems a little strange. Weird. I want to see someone buy Wizards of the Coast and flip it and rip it. Dude, it would be so funny if, like, Nintendo or Disney or something like that bought, like, Wizards of the Coast. That'd be the funniest shit ever. That would be so funny. I would love it. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe it's possible that it's like, no! Like, it'll, like, one of those large multi-billion corporations will ruin Wizards of the Coast. And it's like, it's already ruined. Like, Wizards of the Coast is a pathetic joke of a company, okay? And, like, it's already, like, tarnished everything that it's ever done at this point. So it's like, there's literally no corporation that I think that could actually, like, maybe Disney, I guess? I don't know. Like, Disney's pretty awful, but I really don't think I really don't think that Wizards of the Coast can, like, be made worse. Like, I believe that Wizards of the Coast can get worse, but I don't think that it can be made worse by being bought by a multi-billion-dollar company. I really don't think that. I mean, I think that it'll just be what it is, and it'll just continue to be worse because of what it's become and what it is now. But I don't think that it's specifically a multi-billion-dollar company that would create a worse environment than what it has already created for itself while being owned by Hasbro. If nothing else, it would be bought out by a multi-billion-dollar company and then just keep going the same direction that it already is, you know? Like, you know, the only difference is you would still, like, the only difference is that, you know, if it was bought out by Disney is now you have Star Wars Secret Lair. Ooh! Like, you know, oh, so much worse than what it's already doing. Let's see here. If I had a fuck you billion, I'd do it. Yeah, there you go. I'd love to be a billionaire. Who wouldn't? I'd love to have $1 million. Like, that's the thing that's really interesting when you, like, because sometimes I feel like people get lost with the word adage of, like, value amounts, okay? So for anybody who doesn't fully conceptualize how much $1 billion is, that means it's $1 million. So that means you have 1,000,000 millions. That's what 1 billion is. It's insane. Like, I could be happy for the rest of my life probably with like $1 million, I think. You know? Maybe a couple million, I don't know, it depends. I mean, you know, inflation and cost of living and stuff like that, sure. But I mean, having $1 million or a couple million is fine. But like, if you're a billionaire, you have 1,000,000 millions. It's insanity. It's insane. What are you gonna do with that money? You literally, your life, like your lifespan and multiple future generations of your lifespan afterwards will probably not be able to spend through all that money. Like seriously. I'd sell the brand for $200 million to a company that will print Magic as an LCG. That would be really good. I would love it if Magic was forced to become an LCG. That would be hilarious. Because that would literally be the exact opposite of everything they're trying to do. That would literally be the opposite of everything that they want to do with their company. It would be so good. Hey, what's up, gamer? How you doing, buddy? Glad to see you in here. It's my birthday tomorrow. It's my birthday tomorrow. Ooh, and in some places, it's already my birthday. Yay me. Glad to see you, gamer. Glad to have you in here, buddy. Thanks for joining the pre-happy birthday stream. Much love, buddy. Much love. Lettuce says, if anyone buys Wizards of the Coast, they're looking for return of investment. Obviously, that's... No, I'm just gonna buy a company because I feel like it. I don't care if it fails or succeeds. Looking for return of investment. Magic can make my money back and quickly the way it's going. Yeah, seriously. $1 billion... is it 1,000 millions? I thought it was 1,000,000 millions. Really? Oh man, now I feel like an idiot. Oh well. Okay, so I'm the stupid guy. Got it. I'm the stupid person. I call it here. I'm the stupid person. I'm sorry. I thought $1 million was 1,000,000 millions. That's my bad. Alright. Okay, yes, I said a stupid thing. It's forever recorded on the internet. You can all have your lulls and giggles here where you can make fun of Hobbs for not knowing math. I legitimately thought a billion was 1,000,000 millions, so that's my bad. But it's 1,000 millions if you say so. I'm sorry. I will now remember that. I will take it to the grave that I forever made that mistake, and the internet can dwell on it forever. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. Lettuce says, a person can live their full adult life with a living budget of about $75,000 a year with just 20 million sitting in a savings account. I could see that. I want to, that'd be pretty nice, actually. I could be pretty happy with that. I'm not very good with money, to be honest. I should be better. I mean, I have all, trust me, guys, I'm not very good with money. I need to be better with money, for sure. I need to be better about, saving and properly handling money and investing it and things like that. And I don't. It'll probably be something that I'll definitely need to do. Probably soon, but whatever. Elvergamer says, I want to see some spoiled rich kid throw a hissy fit about Magic cards and then have their daddy e-launch spy Wizards of the Coast and burn it to the ground in front of their kid as a in-your-face. I mean, it's a cool idea. I don't think that would ever happen, but the idea of something ridiculous like that occurring would definitely... I want to watch it burn. I'm that guy who's like, some men just want to watch the world burn. Like, I'm that guy. I just want to like, I love it when Wizards of the Coast does something really terrible. It's like, I have a field day with it. It makes me so happy. And like, my favorite thing too is like when Wizards of the Coast does something really bad and stupid and people are all freaking the hell out about it. I love coming into those people and just being like, no, I think they're doing the right thing. Like, I think Wizards of the Coast, I think that what Wizards of the Coast needs to do right now is they need to lower the quality charge more for products, and actually guarantee that their cards come out bent. They need to lower the quality to save money. They need to make sure that they charge at least 3 times what they're charging now. And you know what? Also, as an addition to it, I want them to say in all their ads or whenever they respond to customers, I want them to have a policy where they say, if you don't like it, don't buy it. That's the direction that I think Wizards of the Coast needs to continue going, which they're already doing. I think that currently Wizards of the Coast is doing everything perfectly fine, and they shouldn't change at all. And if they do change, that change should be lower quality to save money and raise prices because people will buy it no matter what. So that's my opinion on Wizards of the Coast. And I think that everything they do right now is fantastic, and I want them to continue it. And here's the thing. Here's how I cap it all off as well. If Wizards of the Coast was doing something wrong, and you know, they, like, people hated what they were doing, then they wouldn't make any money, clearly. So what's the problem? Because as long as their products are being bought and people are still spending their money on it, then they're not doing anything wrong. So I think they should just keep doing what they're doing, and I think that they should definitely lower the quality more, and they should definitely hike up the prices more. And as long as people are buying it, there's no problem. So it's fine. It's fine. That's my opinion on Wizards of the Coast. I think that, I mean, I don't buy their products. What are you, stupid? Like, what do I look like, an idiot? I don't buy Wizards of the Coast merchandise. That's retarded. Uh-oh, I said a bad word. I'm sorry, guys. That's stupid. I'm sorry. I let my mouth get ahead of me. I'm sorry, guys. I really should not say that. I'm sorry. I'm not stupid, okay? I'm not... Oh, man. Oh, gee whiz. Okay. Well, I better stop talking about this before I get myself into some serious trouble. Who knows? Maybe I'll have to, like, find a way to, like, go back and bleep that out. Because I hear you can get canceled for saying that word. Straight up. I hear you can get canceled for saying that word like that. Learn to math. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Habbo's pretty. He doesn't need to be super smart. Love your face, my friend. Why, thank you. You like how it's all blurry? You like how it's all blurified? It's all blurry. Focus on my face, camera. Focus. Focus. Oh, man. All right. You and me both, homie. Learning curve is sharp. It's true. Why are you not focusing? Okay, focus, camera. Relax. Relax, camera. Take a chill pill. Relax. Oh, man. Lettuce says, I 100% will turn Magic into an LCG because I want the collectors to shit themselves as Power 9 cards are printed infinitely. Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, too, is, like, that's the thing that really makes me upset about the whole thing about, like, Power 9 and, like, oh, it'll be destroyed. Like, honestly, I think that, like, you know, like, an antique doesn't stop being an antique just because it's made again. You know, like, because it's about the age and the time period in which it was released, you know? But, like, I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people who would love to yell at me, like, about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are plenty of people who would love to be like, no, it would take the value and everything is awful and I hate you because you said a thing that I don't agree with, you know? It's like, I really don't think that, like, I think that a lot of the Power 9 cards would still be extremely valuable even if they decided to, like, reprint all of them. But I have no say in the matter, and honestly, like, whatever, I don't care. It's just whatever. Want a playset of beta? $100. Yeah, maybe. I'm good. See, I have proxies of Power 9, and that's good enough for me. Does exactly what I want it to do. They like, my Chinese Black Lotus plays like a real Black Lotus. It does. I know, it's crazy, huh? How much is a Beta Lotus worth? It's $250. That'd be amazing. Alpha Gamer says, oh, the new Wizards of the Coast card design improvement. All foils, now scratch and sniff. That would be so cool. I want, Yeah, smell-o-vision on all my cards would be absolutely spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. It's focusing on Jigglypuff. Oh, yeah? Little Jigglypuff boy over here. Yeah, I've had that for a long time. Camera is rebelling against bad words. I know. I feel bad. I pretty much never say words like that anymore. That was definitely a slip of the tongue for sure. I should have stuck to my guns and just said the word stupid over and over again, but whatever. The thing is I will say this right now. Cancel culture, if you are here right now and you manage to make it an hour and 20 minutes into my stream just to catch me saying one word that you can cancel me over, glad to have you in here. Like, I'm impressed. Like, I'm actually impressed that somebody could hate me so much that you would watch a 1 hour and 20 stream of, what is this, episode 34? 34 or 35 of the lounge stream? Like, yeah, I had to watch an hour and 20 minutes of 35 episodes so that I could cancel him on social media. Nice, I'm impressed. Like, like, thank you. Like, I'm impressed that you went through so much trouble to catch me saying one word that's not considered politically correct anymore. But, yeah. Oh, gee whiz. I'm usually pretty good at not saying, you know, cancelable words anymore, but every once in a while, one might slip out here and there. It happens. And I feel bad a little bit. Like, I definitely try my hardest not to say stuff like that anymore, but, you know. It will tank the value because the value is tied into what people are willing to pay to partake. That makes sense. I mean, the thing is that a lot of the card values, like, they function just like a real stock market sometimes, where it's like, you know, a lot of it's based on emotion and, like, you know, how much can I predict that this is going to work for me in the future. So, I mean, you know, I can't legitimately say that it won't completely tank the value if they did that. So, but I don't care. Like, whatever. Wizards of the Coast is going to do what Wizards of the Coast is, and whatever. I don't give a shit. I could literally give less than a shit about whatever Wizards of the Coast is doing. But I can give a shit about making fun of them because and trolling the people that are diehard fans. I love that. Like I said, I think that the proper business practice is for them to continue lowering the quality and continuing hiking the price. I think that is the best possible business decision that they can possibly make. And like I said, if you don't like it, then don't buy it. But you won't. You're gonna buy it. And if you don't buy it, somebody else will. That's right. Oh no! Unhappy with something? Well, you should definitely keep buying it because that way it can continue to make you unhappy. All right, I need to get off of it. Magic players are slaves to that value. Yeah, it's stupid, but whatever. They can do what they want. Like I said, I'm done buying. Oh, my hair is being all weird. Ah. Okay. I'm basically done buying cards and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to buy Pokemon cards. I mean, I'll take whatever you guys want to send to me. I know sometimes you guys like to send me Magic cards and Pokemon cards and stuff, and that's cool. I really appreciate that. But, I mean, those things are... When I get sent cards by fans, like, those are important to me because you guys send them, and I like them. Like, I have Lettuce's card signed by him that says "Keep on Sucking" right over there. And it makes me happy every time, because every once in a while I have to go over to that area to, like, do something, and I see that card and it makes me happy. And I also have the Calvin and Hobbes card over there, which is really cool. And I have a lot of the collectibles, you guys. I still see Wrath of Wood's card over there that I love so much with all the drawings on it, and I love that. It's like one of my favorite things. I love it because it has the raven on it. It looks so cool. Because I like ravens. Ravens are one of my favorite animals. And then over here, in front of me, I have Bo Falcon's Influence card, which I love. That's really, actually, extremely important to me. It's got some important words of wisdom, and it makes me feel like it's literally on display in front of me because it's every time I see it, it literally puts a smile on my face and it makes me happy. Because like the thing about that is that like it's not about what you guys send me, it's about the fact that I can affect you guys in a way that makes you guys want to send me things. And it's like, it's, you know, like the idea of like, a while ago I was talking about like the difference between physically collecting something and digitally downloading something, right? Where it's like, you know, like you can physically own a retro game or you can digitally own a retro game. And it's like, it's different to like physically own a retro game because it's like it's tangible, like you can enjoy it. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to play it. You can just see it and enjoy its existence. And like, that's how I feel when you guys send me cool things. Cause like, it's a physical, tangible form of you guys caring about what I do. And that's super rad. Like, I love that. So like, if you guys send me like Pokemon cards or Magic cards, like, even though I don't like Magic the Gathering anymore, like, it's not about the fact that it's a Magic card. It's about the fact that like you guys gave me a physical, tangible form of you guys enjoying what I do, and I love that. That's super cool. So, anyways, this is probably an appropriate moment for me to say thank you guys all so much for being here. I love doing this, and I love having you guys here, and I like this small community that we've built. And I mean, here I am, and it's you know, my birthday / not my birthday, and you guys all want to come in here and hang out with me and celebrate my birthday with me, and I love that, and you guys are super cool. So yeah, thank you. Like, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for being here. You guys are rad. I know that I definitely want to kind of improve my overall quality on everything I do on the channel. And be better and do more things and grow. But I love the fact that I have a really cool core audience that just loves doing loves watching what I do no matter what it is. And you know, this is a good day for me to reflect on this. Like, it's my birthday, and like, this is like what, my second year of doing stuff appropriately on my channel, and it's grown. Like, it's grown. Like, that 154, that's not an insignificant number. I don't care what anybody says. It's 154 people. That's 154 individual, unique people with individual, unique minds and bodies. Like, I care about you guys, and I appreciate you guys, and you guys are awesome, and thank you all for being here. So, you know, no matter how you contribute, whether it's just watching the videos, or hanging out in my streams, or sending me merch, or sending me things, you know, like, or money, donations, whatever. Like, whatever it is you guys are doing to contributing, like, I love it, and I appreciate it, and you guys are awesome, and I love all ya. I loves ya. You guys are great. So... And I definitely, like I said, like, part of this is I do want to, like, it's my birthday, and, you know, I want to be grateful for all the things that I have on my birthday, and one of the most amazing things that I have that I can truly be grateful for is having you guys, you know, hang out with me, you know, day after day, and when I create material and do streams and all that stuff. Like, you guys rock, and I don't know, like, I know that I'll have to move on, but it's a good feeling, and, you know, I do care about you guys, and I feel like you guys, to a relative degree, care about me as well, so thank you so much. Let me catch up just a little bit more. If you don't give a shit, do you give a P? Maybe just one letter P. How about that? You guys get one letter P. How about that? Would you like that? One letter P? Here you go. There's one letter P. You get one P. You get one P. One! Just one. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. She says, back at ya. Oh, with the heart and the smiley face and the cake. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, it's fun. I love doing this, and I feel like that I can... I mean, I don't know what the future holds, obviously, But I do feel like I could keep doing this. Like, I enjoy it, and I feel like it's productive, and, like, I don't know. I've always wanted, like, this may sound weird, and I've probably talked about this a couple of times before, but I've always wanted to feel like that, like, growing up, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I had, like, a bunch of ideas, and I kept trying lots of different things, and even to this day, I still try lots of different things. And I'm kind of like crazy in a sense where it's like, oh, I want to make this kind of video, or, oh, I want to stream games, oh, I want to make anime videos, oh, I want to like do cooking videos, oh, I want to do painting videos. Like, I do all sorts of stuff because I'm wild like that, and I have a very hard time focusing on one single thing. And that was kind of like a reflection of my lifestyle overall while growing up, is that, I never felt like I truly knew what I wanted to do in life, you know? And I was constantly trying all sorts of things, and there was eventually a point where I felt like I just wanted to give up and, like, just work a, shitty, whatever, 9-to-5 job for the rest of my life. There was legitimately a period in my life where I felt like that, and I was like, it all doesn't matter, like, I'll just work 9-to-5 and do nothing, And I did live that way for a while. And then, honestly, the revolutionary point was meeting Mike Hatcher, and then telling him that, like, I was like, you know what? I think I want to stream. And, like, he was basically like, dude, you owe it to yourself to do it. Like, that's pretty much what he said to me, was he was like, you owe it to if you feel like you want to stream, and you feel like you want to make videos, like, you literally owe it to yourself to do it at least once. And I did that, and it changed my life. And, like, it took some time for it to grow on me, and for me to kind of get accustomed to it and get used to it and realize that, I like doing it. And then after a while of doing it, I realized I want to do this kind of stuff for, like, the rest of my life. Like, this is what I want to do. Like, this is my dream, and this is the life I want to live. I want to, like, record videos. I want to do streams. I want to, like, make content. I want to, like, entertain people. And I want to, like, do a podcast. Like, that's something I really want to do a podcast. I mean, the closest thing I'm going to get to a podcast right now is doing these vlogs, obviously. It's not a podcast unless I have at least one other person with me. So, eventually someday I will find a way to, hey, if Cinder Shadow is watching this or in the chat log or whatever, bro, if you ever feel like someday you want to properly set up a podcast, like, I would love to continue the Heatcast with you, buddy. Like, we did that one episode of the Heatcast, and I loved it. And I would love to do more. But I know you're crazy, busy, and, you got a lot of shit on your plate, and you have to deal with it. So, like, I wish you nothing but the best. Like, bro, I love you. I know sometimes I pick on you and give you a bad time, but I do it because I love you, bro. So, Cindy, baby, I love you, man. And if you ever want to do a future podcast, let me know, because I enjoyed that one podcast that we did. So, Lettuce says, happy birthday, boo. Love you, no homo. No, never no homo. Love you too, boo. Lettuce, you've been with me a long time, buddy. I appreciate it. You were subscribed before I was making content on my channel, if I remember correctly. So, like, you and me basically subbed to each other as a joke. Like, when we, when we first started hanging out in Perp's channel, we subbed to each other just for funsies, I remember. And I still have you on my subs, baby. I still have you on my subs, my sweet, sexy subs. But yeah, like, I basically figured out that this is what I want to do, and like, the major thing about that is that it's, like, I realized that I can be comfortable and love the fact that I can create something every day if I want to. Like, I can just flip on the camera and create something, and people will enjoy it. I can currently create something and have 6 people right here, right now, consuming and enjoying what I'm creating, and that's an amazing feeling. Because, like, that's people. That's people who are genuinely enjoying what I'm doing, and they want to be here, and they want to enjoy what I'm doing, so I love that. Rebecca says, depending on the topic, I would be down to be on / help make a podcast. Okay! Rebecca, we could slide into my DMs, girl. Yeah, you know what? I would love to kind of like do like a group podcast every once in a while. That'd be really fun. Maybe we could try to do something that's a continuation of the Heatcast, and if we can get Cinder on and we could have like 2 or 3 other people, that'd be really fun. Because I like, see, the thing is like here, like when you guys watch me vlog, right? Like this is just me chatting, which is fun, and I like that. But one of the things that makes a podcast so special to me is because I also like listening. Like if you guys go back and watch the Cinder Shadow Heatcast that we did, I shut up a lot and I want to like listen to what he says and like mull over what he's saying. And like, yeah, I can go on and talk about whatever, but one of the things I love about podcasting is that I have multiple people to bounce ideas off of, and they can respond to me with ideas that I haven't thought of. And then I can like listen to their ideas, hear their opinions based on the fact that I have like never thought of what they're talking about, and then mull it over while they're talking about it, and then reflect on it, and then respond. And like that's something that I really like about podcasting, is I like having multiple people to talk and listen to. And like they can give me different perspectives on a topic that I want to talk about. So, and the Cinder Shadow Heatcast, that was something I really, really enjoyed. I really genuinely enjoyed doing that, and I want to do more like it, for sure. But yeah, it's like this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, for the current foreseeable future. Things could change. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, I don't have the ability to see into the future, sadly. But, you know, like, as far as I know and as far as I'm planning, I love doing this, and I want to continue doing it. I want to continue streaming and making videos and entertaining people. And, I definitely need to kind of get back on that editing game. I'm waiting to get a little more financially set. And by the way, if you guys want to help me get more financially set up, donation links down below. I have Streamlabs. If you do Streamlabs, a pop-up comes up. Yay! Please! It's okay, though. Like, I have to show myself, you guys. I have to. I have to do it. But I love you no matter what you choose to do. You know I love you, boo. But I have to shill. I have to. By the way, speaking of shilling. Okay, I had, like, these last couple of days that I was working, I came up with such a good idea for doing some merch. I have this really cool idea for one particular kind of, like t-shirt that I want to do. I came up with a really cool design for a t-shirt, and so I was actually planning to maybe start designing it tonight and then sending it to Teespring in my Teespring account, and then maybe I'll actually have a merch line that you guys can check out soon. I did say that I was going to do that. I've had multiple people. I've had Rebecca, I've had Bo, like, both come in and be like, bro, merch, and I'm like, okay, I got it. So, I'm gonna do it. I will. And like I said, I think it was primarily last night when I was working. The job that I work is kind of mindless. It's just stocking like shelves in a warehouse, which is like pretty nice. Cause like it's mindless, so like I can think about all the things I want to do for the channel while I'm doing it. And so I came up with a really good idea for a particular kind of merch that I want to do. And I think you guys might think it... I'm hoping it's going to resonate well with people. I think it will. Just because I think it'll be really funny and entertaining. So yeah, look forward to that. I think that'll be really fun. And then I will, once I get that all set up, I will provide links in the description below. And then I'll have a proper merch line. And I'll do a couple of things. Like, I'll probably do, like... I'm thinking about just doing, like, one of the things that I want to do is just, like, a habanero pepper, like, on the shirt, and that's it, you know, and that would be kind of a good one. Maybe, like, the link on the back? I don't know if that would be ugly or not, I don't know. Or maybe just a channel name, who knows. But I had, like, one really cool idea for a merch, so I'll set that up, and I'll give you a hint. I want to do a Bad Damp merch line. So I have a couple of ideas, and one of them in particular seems really cool. So I'm gonna look into that. Would you guys buy some Bad Damn merch? Would you guys buy some Bad Damn merch? I'm kind of hoping that'll go over well. So yeah. I'll stop shilling. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah. So yeah, look forward to that, and we'll see what happens, and maybe that'll be really fun. Who knows? I was actually the idea that I have for the Bad Damp merch is so funny, and like I'm kind of excited about it. Once I design it, I was planning to buy one myself and wear it on stream because I thought it was such a good idea. So maybe Bad Damp merch may be coming to a stream near you. Who knows?
Yeah.
Ooh, oh yeah, Rebecca. Damn, girl, what's up? What's up? Donating that sexy $5. She says, yes, please take my money. Take it. Oh. Thank you so much, girlfriend. I really appreciate all your support. You're amazing to me. And I greatly... All of you guys are amazing in your own unique ways, and I greatly appreciate everything you guys do for me. And the donations are greatly appreciated. It goes towards the channel. Right now, I have a fund, which is... All the money right now that I'm making for the channel is going to be spent on editing software. I actually am going to be buying some really nice high quality editing software. I am going to be pooling my own personal money into it as well for obvious reasons. But every time anybody makes a donation on the channel, that's going to take a little bit of the cash away from me having to put my own money into buying the new software that I need. So thank you very much. That $5 is going to go towards the new editing software. So much appreciated. Love you, girlfriend. Thank you so much. But yeah, like I said, if I can get that Bad Damp merch set up, I might wear one on stream, and it'll be a lot of fun. I'll even show it off and have a good time. It'll be cool. Uh-oh, losing focus. Ooh.
Stop losing focus.
Okay, I think we're good. Well, it's still a little blurry. Why? Oh, there it goes. Okay, we're good. I will admit, this camera is a much higher quality than the previous one I had, for sure. I'm glad I bought it. I used some donations and gift card money to buy this new camera. So that was a while ago, though. That was quite some time ago. But like I said, everything helps me out. So thank you guys. Seriously, thank you, Rebecca. Seriously, thank you. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely want to do some streaming tomorrow for my birthday. There's no way in hell I'm going to miss that. I don't know how many I'm going to do. I kind of want to do a Pokemon stream tomorrow because I've been really feeling that itch to play Pokemon. And I'm kind of thinking about maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do something else. I'm not sure. Maybe Fallout New Vegas. I've been definitely wanting to play Fallout New Vegas on stream. That's been really fun. People seem to like that. I'm actually kind of surprised that the Fallout New Vegas stuff has had a pretty good response from people. That surprises me quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. Cold coffee. Hey, Lily, what's up? How you doing, homie? Good to see you. Glad to have you in here. Yeah, it's my birthday. 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 Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing a pre-birthday stream. It's still only about 10:50 here, so it's not actually my birthday yet, but I've had multiple East Coasters and Canadians telling me that it is my birthday. So there you go. There you go. Glad to have you in here. Thank you for joining us. I've just been talking about all sorts of random stuff. You just missed the shilling period. You just missed the period where I shilled myself out and told people to donate and buy things from me. So you missed out on the real core good stuff where I shill myself like a shameless A shameless shill. Surviving my dudeness, you know how it be. There you go. It is. I'm surprised I remembered that after all these years. There you go. There you go. I'm impressed. I'm really terrible with my birthday. Dude, no joke. I, like, literally today, I forgot that it was my birthday. I was in a stream, and I was hanging out and talking with people, and then at the last possible second, I was like, oh, by the way, guys, tomorrow's my birthday. And everybody was like, oh, happy birthday. Because I was in that stream for a while, and I totally forgot, like, during the time that I was, because, like, if I remembered, I would have been like, it's my birthday tomorrow, like, right when I came in. But, I forgot. I forget my birthday a lot. I usually forget my birthday until the day before it happens. It's pretty normal. Like, for example, like, I was in a conversation with a coworker, like, 2 days ago, and I was like, oh yeah, like, I turned 30 this month. Like, implying that there was way more time. Like, in other words, like, I forgot that it was going to be my birthday this week. Like, you know? I don't know. I'm really bad with birthdays. I'm bad with my birthday. I'm bad with other people's birthdays. I try really hard. I promise. Like, and I forget people's birthdays, and then, like, I contact them, like, a few days later, and I'm like, please understand that I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm really, really bad with remembering birthdays. Hell, most of the time I forget my own birthday. I'm really bad at that. I'm sorry. Oh, man. The only birthday that I feel like I always can never forget is my sister's. I always remember my sister's birthday, no matter what. It's like, I can never forget it. It's, my sister's birthday is October 31st. Every year. Always. And I think it's maybe because it's October 31st, and it's like the last day of the month, and, it's, you know, Halloween. Is Halloween the 30th or the 31st? Yeah, it's whatever. But that's always something I could just never forget. AARP, is that military based? Isn't that a military based thing? I don't know what that is. Is it government funding, or is it like a military thing, or I'm not actually sure what that is. I personally try not to, I mean, if you need it, like, take it. Like, you know, like, if, whatever it may be, if you have to, like, use that kind of stuff, like, that's fine. I personally don't like taking government loans or anything like that. I feel really weird about that. And I'll even, like, you know, like, it's a, the retirement program. Oh, well, that's great. That's great. Like, no joke, like, putting money into a retirement plan as soon as you possibly can, that's a legitimately good thing. Like, straight up, there's no way, like, that it's, you know, like, a bad thing, because that's way more straightforward thinking than me. Like, I mean, ugh. Like I said, I mentioned it before earlier in the stream, I'm really bad with money, guys. I'm trying to be better with money. I swear. I swear. But I mean, I get myself into a lot of trouble when it comes to, managing money and things like that, to be totally honest. Could be better, could learn more. I could take like some notes from my dad. He's better at that kind of stuff, but me, not so much. Hell, my sister is really good at, you know, being smart with money. I should take a page from her book, honestly. But, you know, it's because my sister is a smart lady. She's so smart and she's so cool, and I love her so much. I was actually thinking about giving my sissy a call tomorrow. Now that I've said it on camera, I probably have to do it. I don't know, it was really weird. I just, like, these last couple of days, I've been really thinking about wanting to contact my sister and just see how she is, and I was like, you know what, maybe my birthday is probably a really good day for me to try and call her, because, like, she'll want to probably talk to me anyways, because it's my birthday, so, you know. There are times where, like, a lot of the time, like, I like being alone and, you know, doing my own thing by myself and not being surrounded by people. But every once in a while, especially when it comes to, like, very close friends and family, like, I just get a strong urge that I need to be around those people or talk with them. And, my sissy, I usually don't talk with her that often, but I love her to death, and every once in a while I get like an urge, like I said, these last few days I've been feeling that, where I feel like I really, really just want to talk with her, just hear her voice and see how she's doing, and just kind of shoot the shit with her and talk about games, because I think I've mentioned it before, my sister's a hardcore gamer, so she loves talking about video games with me. So yeah. But yeah, I definitely have that urge to want to talk with her. It's been a little bit of time. I mean, I did talk with her pretty recently. We had like actually, I talked with her, last time I talked with her was this last April. So like late April was when I was last talking to my sissy. But I don't know, I just want to, I've been feeling that urge to talk with her, because like, don't tell my other family members, but my sister is my basically my favorite person in my family. My dad is my second favorite person, and I mean, you know, like it's I don't know. I love her to death. She's basically one of the single greatest people that's ever been in my entire life, and my dad is probably the second greatest person that's ever been in my entire life. So. I don't keep in touch with most of my family, but my sissy and my dad, I love staying in touch with, because I really care about them, and they've constantly changed my life for the better, nonstop, throughout my entire life. So, I mean, that's why I constantly try to stay in touch with them very specifically. And I love my stepmommy too, because I know she's watching this, and I do love you too, stepmommy. But yeah, like I said, those are pretty much my three main, and I really care about my brother-in-law too. He's a really good guy. You know, like, he takes really good care of my sister, and he's fun to hang out with and talk to, and you know, he's got a great sense of humor, and he's a good dude. I don't know if my brother-in-law is watching this. Sometimes my sister likes to watch my streams, and my brother-in-law, I assume, would probably watch them with her if she was watching them. But if he is, hey, brother-in-law, broski, brosif, you rock, man. You're a good brother-in-law. I really care about you. You're like the brother I've never actually had. This is just like, that's what this stream is all about. I'm just appreciating people. It's like, it's my birthday, and I'm spending all my time appreciating the people that I care about. Like, that's what I feel like doing. It's just like, that's something that I definitely do on my birthdays, is I kind of like to reflect on, you know, how my life got to where it is, and all the people that helped get me there to where I am now. And I mean, it's not like I'm this like huge, you know, big deal or anything, but it's like, I still have the right to appreciate all the people who've influenced my life to get me where I am currently, and I'm happy. Like, I mean, you know, it's not like I'm humongous or, you know, anything like that. Like, I will be. Someday I'll be huge. But I just want to appreciate the people that have gotten me to this state where I'm just happy. Like, legitimately, like, I'm happy. Like, I'm living like a happy life where, like, I don't really have many, you know, terrible things that happen in my life. You know, I'm a generally happy person. I barely am ever miserable, and I do what I love. And like, I mean, you know, like, I still work a 9 to 5, but I'm happy while I do it. And then I get to come home and have my days off where I get to do what I love doing. And like, I'm a happy dude. I'm a happy person who lives a happy life. And I, you know, like, no matter like what happens, you know, like where this channel goes or where my life goes for that matter, I want to be able to say that I'm still happy with whatever I'm doing, you know? And like, I don't necessarily live like, you know, like, it's not like I'm like rich, or, you know, it's not like that, you know, I'm famous, or, I mean, I'm 154 people famous, eh? 154 people famous, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty darn good. But, you know, like, no matter, like, what like my situation becomes, like, at least I'm doing what makes me happy. And like, that's what I really care about. Like, there's a reason why I always tell you guys, like, follow your dreams, you know? Like, follow your dreams, live your best life, be happy, do what you love. Like, legitimately, like, do what you love, be a happy person, go live the best life that you can possibly live. Like, that's what I'm all about. And if I can live that lifestyle in the simple way that I live it, you can too. It's for real, for realsies. You can go and live a happy life. And like, yeah, it's not optimized, you know, like you're not like a multi-billionaire and like you're not like famously known by, you know, millions and millions of people, but like you can live a happy life doing what you love, and you just have to like aim for it and work hard on it and do it, you know, and that's what I want people to do. I want people to live their best life because I try my best to do it. I try my best to live my best life every single day. So guys, it is definitely time for me to go. I have to end it here. I had a really good time hanging out with you guys. Lily says the only person you gotta impress is yourself. There you go! Yes! The most important person in your entire life is yourself. And the only person that in your entire life that you ever have complete control over is yourself. So manipulate that to the best of your abilities. Live your best life. Be who you want to be. Seriously. Seriously, seriously. People who mind don't matter, and the people that matter don't mind. There you go. There you go. That's a good line. There you go, Lily. There you go. Good selection of wordage there. All right, I do have to go. Thank you guys all so much for being here. You guys are amazing. I appreciate all of you. I hope to see you again very soon. I'm going to say all the wonderful things that I always say all the time, which is like, comment, and subscribe. Doing those things super helps me. Smashing the like button is amazing. Leaving a comment down below, maybe wishing me a happy birthday, is super nice as well. Subscribing, if you're not already subscribed, is an amazing thing that everybody should always do all the time. And hitting that notification bell really helps me out because it lets you guys know when I'm going to be streaming or making videos or doing whatever it is that I do on here. You never know what it's going to be. It's always changing and always, you know, I don't know. It's wherever the wind may carry me in life, you know? So, other than that, check in the description below for all of my wonderful links. I have a Streamlabs and I have a PayPal. Merch line will be coming soon, I swear it. And also, check out my wonderful Patreon, where my wonderful Patreon members support me on a regular basis to make this channel as amazing as it is, who I love and adore constantly. Those wonderful, adoring Patreon members are Ya Boy Lettuce, Bo Falcon, Fajouk Enterprises, James P, and the lovely, lovely Miss Rebecca. Thank you all so much for being here. I will see you all later. Thank you all for wishing me a happy birthday. Hell for Gamers, Rebecca, I see you wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Follow your dreams. Habanero, Audi 5000. Good night, everybody. See you later. I'll see you whenever the hell it is that I see you. Take it easy. Be good to yourself.